Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another episode of JAC'D UP. Now this episode is going to be a little bit different because as you can see, I'm the only one of the four earlier crew that you're seeing right now. So I'm here with a good friend of mine. Her name is Naja. We have a few things in common, one of it being that we're both from Malaysia.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Naja. You might have seen me in the first episode of Rewritten, which was on Jakarta Academics College. Jakarta Academics channel. A little spoiler: I was the moderator, and for JAC'D UP, I was supposed to be the girl behind the camera. If you watch the first episode, Visha referred me as the girl behind the camera.
So now there's a face.
That's me. Yep. And as Visha said, we have one thing in common: is that
both
we grew
from
up
Malaysia.
in Malaysia. Exactly. So why am I guiding the show? You should be guiding the show. Come on, I'm a guest here.
Yeah, honestly. Okay. So I believe you have some questions for us, right? For the both of us.
Yeah, but maybe you still have questions for me. Maybe you also have some questions for me. You can shoot it out.
All right. So let's start off with experiences in Malaysia.
Okay.
Okay. So did you have any culture shocks coming here? I know I've talked about mine.
Yes, you did.
So what about yours?
I mean, I grew up in Indonesia.
Oh, really?
I did. I grew up in Malaysia, 9 April 2006. So I should be 20 this year, unfortunately.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I grew up in Indonesia, but by the time I was a baby, my mom brought me to Malaysia, specifically in Johor Bahru, my JB Pride. You're from JB too, right? Johor.
Batu Pahat.
Johor Pride. Johor Pride. Okay. Yeah. My mom brought me to Malaysia, and because like my mom's side of the family, we basically grew up in Malaysia. My mom was my mom, my grandma, my great grandmother.
Right.
We all lived in Malaysia, so like we're practically Malaysian, but without the without legalization. We're still Indonesian by documents.
Right.
Yeah, and then ever since then, I just basically. I came here back and forth like every once a year or every maybe a holiday. Yeah. So culture shock, I don't think I really do have a culture shock because like I always come back here.
Right.
So I don't really feel that shock as much as you do because like, you know, like for your kids, like you grew up in Malaysia and you live in Malaysia for your whole life. And
Yeah,
then you
pretty
suddenly
much.
have to like stay here.
It was like, whoa,
I
what?
know. But I think for me, no, because like even back in Malaysia, my family still speak to me in Bahasa Indonesia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like we still eat Indonesian food because like my grandma is a Minangese.
I see.
Yeah, so we just eat nasi padang every day basically.
Oh,
yeah.
well.
We don't really eat curry or nasi lemak that much. Sometimes maybe like on breakfast, but lunch, dinner, nasi padang.
So probably that's what differentiated you and me.
I think so.
Because my family, obviously, from how I speak, you can tell it's a predominantly English-speaking family.
Exactly.
So, like, that was one barrier that I had to overcome as well. Because my Malay and my Indonesian, the logat is different.
I know. Me too. Me too. When I speak English, this was not the accent I used to have. I had to change when I moved here because I don't want to sound too Malay. Because like if I speak to someone who's like, you know, when I know them, when I know that they're from Malaysia, I would change my English to a Malay accent.
Same.
When I first met Risha, I was like, maybe I found a sister from another mother, like
a little bit more brown, but
exactly.
it's okay. It's alright.
But like I was like, I started to switch my language in a second when I saw her. And I was like, oh my god, you're from Malaysia. Yeah, I don't know. We started speaking in Malay. Yeah, I think that's how the connecting.
Honestly, we were each other's sort of
long lost sister.
We were each other's found treasure.
Exactly.
Found treasure.
Okay, so we're Indonesian.
Right.
Yeah. We have to accept that.
Yeah.
We're Indonesian.
Born here.
Exactly. But do you feel more Indonesian or Malaysian or confused?
Honestly, I'm very biased. I would say Malaysian.
All right. I think that's fair enough.
I lived there for 21 years.
Exactly. For me, I got confused because like when I tell people from Malaysia that I'm Indonesian, knowing like they know my accents, they know how I speak and all, even how I acted, they all did not believe me when I say I'm from Indonesia. They're like, no way. And they always say like if I'm in Indonesia, when they text me, like my friends, they will always ask, bila you balik? I'm Bali here right now, bro. Like I'm home, but like, but like when they always ask me like, when do I balik? And I was like, yeah, okay. And I just got used to it.
You know the amount of times when I was in both primary and secondary, everybody's like going balik kampung for raya, right? And it's like, hey, you nak balik kampung tak? I'm like, kalau nak balik kampung, I need to catch a flight.
Exactly.
So like, tak payahlah, duduk rumah je lah, babe.
Exactly. That's right. That's exactly what I feel too. And but in Indonesia, when I told people I'm Malaysian, I'm Indonesian, but I grew up in Malaysia, they come into a conclusion, oh, you're Malaysian. Okay.
Exactly, so true. Every time like, okay, me personally, I obviously do not want to lie. And like when I was a child, everybody was taught not to lie, right?
Yeah.
So when people ask, where are you from?
Yeah.
I'm like, Indonesia.
Yeah.
And they immediately like,
exactly.
from what angle?
Exactly. I thought that too. Like I got that. I was like, really? You don't sound Indonesian. I mean, why would I sound Indonesian in another country? Exactly. And like, oh, fun fact. I have a friend who is also Indonesian like me. We grew up in Malaysia.
Right.
But you know what language we used to speak to each other?
English.
Malay. we use Malay. Yeah, we never use Bahasa Indonesia when we talk to each other.
I mean, no offense to the Indonesian language. I say this with love, okay? You guys are great.
You guys are great.
But Malay is it for
I know.
me.
Me too. I'm starting to lose it now that I live in Malaysia for like 6 years. I'm starting to lose my Malaysian accent. So that's why I kept on like calling all my Malaysian friends like, bro, talk to me before I lose my accent.
Same, girl.
I was like, hello? I know we're busy, but make some time to just, ajami bahasa Melayu back again.
Exactly. The other day, I was like on my phone with my friend of mine. We were on a call, and I was like, you know how we don't say kaya, right?
Yeah.
In Malaysia, and I was like, kaya, wait a minute.
Yeah, and sometimes I will forget the word. I don't know what it is in English, but when I say it in Indonesia, they don't understand. And I'm like, help, I'm lost in translation.
Honestly.
Exactly.
I used to say water normally, but now when I speak to my Malay friends, I'm like, water.
Water.
Oh my God.
I know. Oh my God. I'm starting to, have a identity crisis.
Honestly, you and me both. I've had it for a year now.
Yep. You just moved in here for
a year.
I have here this is my 6th year, I guess. And moving back to Indonesia. Do you see it as a homecoming or is it a plot twist?
Plot twist. Immediately plot twist.
Because like you didn't expect it. Me too. It was a plot twist for me too. Because I came back here when it was COVID time. I had to. It's terpaksa. What is terpaksa? Terpaksa. It was forced. Yeah. Okay. It was forced. It was. I did not know that when I came here, when I decided to I'm gonna go back to Indonesia. That means I'm not coming back to Malaysia.
Honestly.
Exactly. So I was like, oh, this is where I'm gonna settle in.
Yeah.
What about you though? Why do you think it's a plot twist for you?
I feel like, okay, my whole life was in Malaysia,
right.
And like I grew up with the assumption like, okay, I was born somewhere else, but I live here now and I'm gonna die here.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden the rug was like ripped out from under me, and it was like, you need to go back to Indonesia because you have to study there. It's a lot easier there, by the way. I'm not gonna get into like the specifics, but
I think we're gonna get into that after this.
No, girl. Point is, there was certain complications that did not allow me to study in Malaysia. And then all of a sudden I have to get used to a whole new sort of language, although it's similar to Malay.
Yeah.
But it was like, the other day I tried to say halia here, and my auntie looked at me like, what the heck is halia? I'm like, halia, the thing that you put in the drink, and then she's like, okay, wait, let me Google it, and I showed it, jahe ngaco.
I mean, it's not our fault. I grew up with 3 languages, and I'm still I sucks at 3 of them.
So it's like all of a sudden I have to change me to fit the environment that I'm put in now, and it was difficult. Let me tell you, it wasn't easy.
So you felt too Malaysian, or
too
you felt
Malaysian.
too Malaysian? Help! I swear.
You know how Indonesians? I've said it before, right? That I'm sorry, my phone is ringing. Hang on, yeah. I am sorry.
Is it urgent? Do you have to pick it up?
It was my aunt, so.
Oh, auntie, we're in a podcast.
Yeah.
Hi.
Mommy, I'm doing something at the moment. I'll call you later. Yeah, I love you. Bye.
Okay. A very.
You didn't catch that. You're gonna edit that out. Okay.
We'll see. If it's interesting, then we're not. Right? If it's interesting, then we don't have to. Okay.
Anyways,
right. So, you
like,
felt too Malaysian.
Yeah, because like remember when I said the logat is different, right?
Yeah,
the accent is different. So when I first tried to speak Indonesian, here's the thing: I sound better in my head than I do when it comes out. Okay, so whenever I try to speak Indonesian, I know how it's supposed to sound, but I can't physically make it sound like that. So it's like I was so stiff. Like if anything, I was as flexible as this table. Okay, so it was like, there were a number of times where people look at me like, yeah, okay, when in reality they didn't understand a thing, not a thing out of my mouth.
Exactly. But have you ever felt too Indonesian though?
No, never in Malaysia did I feel too Indonesian, because like I said, every time I said I was Indonesian, they'll be like,
exactly.
from what angle? Because my Malay sounded very Malay. Everybody thought I was mama.
Exactly.
They was like, mama no, Indian.
Sometimes like when I'm too tired to answer their questions, like, where are you from? And they will not believe me. And when I say I'm from Indonesia, I would just say, JB. I'm Malaysian. JDT pride.
JDT!
Yeah. Even though I don't watch JDT, but like, okay, yeah.
No, but my brother does, and every time he calls me, like, Aka, just pray that JDT wins, because then I don't have to go to school.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I love about Malaysia.
Yeah.
JDT wins, cuti.
Cuti. And not 1 day, 2 day, sometimes 1 week.
Exactly. They should implement it here,
You should.
You guys should. Because like, we need that for our mental health. We need that, okay? And okay, so the next question. Why am I leading it? But anyway, I have to lead it. So since you said you're too Malaysian, what's one Malaysia habit that you refused to let go?
Saying la or say in everything.
Exactly. Me too.
La
even just now, right? In the lift, in the elevator, when the guy behind the camera or producer was like, oh yeah, you should go first. I was like, go la. Go la. Like, it just feels so good.
Exactly, and I know that Indonesians do say la,
but it's a different accent.
But it's a different accent and it's different feel.
Exactly. Like if you say it in Malay, it's like it's more like emphasizing the fact, like, go lah. Exactly, go. Like, what are you waiting for, bro?
Honestly, I love Manglish, by the way.
I love Manglish. I love Singlish. Even though I did not live in Singapore, but I love Singlish.
I love y'all.
I love you guys. Maybe this is how we get our Malaysian nationality back. Yeah,
please.
Please. I think I want to go back.
Yeah, okay. I definitely want to go back.
Oh yeah, but there's a quick fun fact that you guys should know. But back in Malaysia, I was in an international school. Well, Visha.
I was national.
Right?
I was national.
I'm sure there is a difference.
There is actually. I would like to.
Okay, maybe you should spill some tea about national school, because I have never been to a national school my whole life, so I have no idea.
So I want to ask you, because what I'm going to say is based off of you.
Okay.
Was your school, since it was international, was your school more flexi or rigid?
It's rigid. It's a 7 to 3 school.
Oh.
Yeah.
7 to 3, like
like 8. Sorry, 8 to 3.
8 to 3. That's so bad, girl.
Yeah, and like every morning we have a morning assembly.
Yeah.
Garaku, and then we have Johor
like,
song, and then my school anthem. We have to sing that every Monday.
Yeah,
and then the Ikra. I still memorize the Ikra. Oh my god, I'm gonna get cancelled. But
let's not.
But yeah, that's what we do every Monday. Yeah, it's 8 to 3.
Quite rigid.
It is. But if you have extracurricular, they also have extra class.
Yeah, we do have that. But you go home at 3.
Yeah.
Oh, we usually went home at like 1:30.
I know, you guys go back home early, because I have a cousin who went to an international school, and he would pick me up first, and I was like, why are you here?
Because
oh yeah, exactly. Yours is like, that means your school hours is shorter than mine.
We go from 7 to 2, so basically 6 hours ish.
But you do have like a recess and a lunch break.
Yeah, we do. About
so
30
it's still
minutes.
2. Is this 2 breaks?
No, it's just 1 actually.
Oh, it's 1.
Yeah,
oh, mine's 2.
Oh, we only have recess, so like rehat time.
Yeah, it's at 10.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, 10.
Yeah, mine is 10 and 1. Yeah, so breakfast and lunch.
National school, step up your game.
Yeah, so So, but you have shorter working hours, shorter school hours. I think that's better.
True.
What else? What else do you think is different?
The language implementation. Like you guys speak
English
a lot, right?
Yeah.
Malay.
We
all the
will
way.
we will get like what is it in English? Teguran.
Taguran.
What is it in English? Come on, help me out.
Reprimanded.
Okay, yeah. If we speak in other language besides English.
That is basically me in English class because everybody speaks Malay, even in English class.
I know.
Hello?
But like, yeah, I like to speak Malay. So
Me
I was
too,
speaking in
me
Malay
too.
to my teachers outside of class, and I still get teguran. I'm just gonna use that word teguran because I forgot the word that Visha mentioned. Reprimand. Yeah.
She gets reprimanded.
Yes, but it's not that I get one in letter or something. But they're like, oh, you should not be speaking other languages besides English.
That's actually way better in a way because that in me personally, this is my personal experience, because every time there is anything related to public speaking or anything English, guess who's the victim?
It's Visha.
And I have to
Because you have the best accent.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Wow. Ooh. Anyways, every time there's a competition or something that involves the English language, the moment the teacher says it, I will quietly slide under the desk.
But you can't escape.
No, it'll be like, Visha, not here.
Yeah, just like how it is today.
It still is the same.
still is the same.
I can't run. God. Jesus.
And okay, now you're in international school here
Yeah.
in Indonesia. Do you feel the difference yourself? And do you think like international school is more open-minded?
I do actually.
I do
At least this particular school that JAC, it was very much more flexy than my national
Right.
school back in Malaysia.
If you want to see Vishalini's testimony, you guys can go check JAC's Instagram. It's on our page, and she mentions all the good things. You know, maybe that can convince you to join us. I'm just promoting her at this point.
Yeah, actually.
But yeah, that's how JAC is. Yeah.
You can check the Instagram page, but just don't click on my face.
There's a lot of Visha's face.
I know. Why me?
Exactly.
Anyways.
And now you're in JAC International School. There's one more thing that we have in common.
We both took A levels.
Exactly.
Didn't we?
Yes, we did. But I graduated. Even though Visha's older than me, I graduated first.
Don't judge, guys. I had 2 years gap.
Exactly. I took A levels, but different subjects. I took English, business, and economics. Well,
I'm taking bio, chemistry, and math.
science girl.
STEM girly.
Yeah. I'm more business minded. I don't like the science.
It's okay. She makes money.
Don't spill the tea here, girl. Don't expose me like that. But yeah, why did you choose A level though?
Okay, me personally, because I know that A level is a little bit more in depth compared to other. I'm not saying others are not in depth here. Everybody has their own pros and cons.
Exactly.
And this particular one is the right sort of depth for me. That's what I assumed when I first was choosing which program to take. And it is a 2-year program. And me personally, I'm a very slow learner. If you've ever seen a tortoise, I'm slower than that. Okay? So, no, actually slower than a snail. So I know I need a bit of time to catch what I'm learning.
Right.
So, like, yeah, that's why I wanted a slightly slower pace in order for me to understand everything. Why did you choose it?
I took IGCSE here, and then I was supposed to I think I should just get a degree because I can get a degree after IGCSE.
Yeah,
right?
true.
But then my IGCSE result sucks.
That was me and my STPM.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, sorry, we got distracted.
Very distracted. He took a photo of the Pokemon.
Yeah, sorry. I just got distracted. Sorry, yeah. But then my IGCSE results were so bad. So I was like, there's no way any university will take me with this result. So I'm like, okay, I will just join A level, and alhamdulillah. It's a very good result. It's not very good, but I'm satisfied. It's way better than my GCSE. Exactly. Because
are you sure you're not just criticizing yourself with your IGCSEs?
No, but it's really bad. It's really bad. I'm not being humble, but it's very bad. I'm being realistic.
Oh.
But my A levels, it's good. I got 3 A's.
Can I borrow your brain? I need more gray matter. I'm losing some.
But yeah, I think that's when after GCSE, that's when I got clocked in. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a serious matter. I should really focus. Yeah, I think that's why I took A level. And do you think A level? Okay, you took STPM. If you guys didn't know, STPM is actually kind of similar to A level.
For those of you who are in Malaysia, you know it from we know it as Form 6.
Yeah.
So we have like forms 1 to 5. That is 5 is basically IGCSEs.
And STPM is A level.
So IGCSE, GSE, or O levels, that's equivalent to SPM. Whereas A levels and AS levels is basically STPM.
So like you're basically retaking your A levels.
Yeah, basically. Actually, like me personally, I took STPMs and I was not very happy with my results. Like the bar was here and I was just skimming right under it and I didn't like that. I'm a perfectionist.
And that is why you took A levels again?
Yes, to hopefully, God willing, better my scores improvement. I mean.
And what are you planning to take after you finish A levels?
Zoology. I'm a tree hugger. I'm an animal girly.
I can tell.
Oh,
and you know, because of you, when I saw your story about whales and sharks, I remember I used to love orcas. I love orcas.
I love them too.
I know.
They're like, bullies, but
exactly. But like, you know, I know. But like, I think that's what we have in common.
Honestly.
We're mean.
Yeah. Spirit animal.
Exactly. I think like if I were to be reborn again, I would like to be reborn as an orca.
Yeah, so
like,
I can bully
predator.
Other people.
Exactly. I don't want to be a prey. I want to be a predator.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's a bit side note. So
eat or be eaten.
Exactly. So do you think now that we're in a national school, we're the cool kids? No offense. No offense. I mean, I have been in international school.
You might be. You dress like it.
I don't know. Yeah, I've never been in an international school, but do you think is international school overrated, or is national school underrated or underestimated?
I feel like I would say that national schools might be it's a bit of both actually. Okay. National schools are underestimated because you can do great things in national curriculum. I'm not saying you have to be an international student. Exactly. No. You can do great things in a national curriculum. And also, that's not to say that international curriculum won't help you, but it's also a little bit overhyped sometimes. Because like I said before, everything has its pros and cons, right? And everybody is different. It's not a one size fits all kind of thing.
If you want to see the pros and cons of being an international school student, go check the first episode out.
Yeah. Go check it out.
Go check it out. It's on here. Yeah.
Somewhere.
It's somewhere here.
Somewhere. I don't know.
It's over there. Yeah. But it's there. You guys should go deep dive and look at how Visha experienced her culture shock.
Yeah. And don't judge the faces. I'm very loud in that episode. Louder than I am here.
Yeah. So. I told her to tone it down because like my ears kind of hurt. Okay, but sorry.
I was a commander in a marching band. Exactly. They're like, hello?
Yeah. She was the hype girl in that episode. Okay, so next question: was moving back to Indonesia a downgrade, an upgrade, or character development? You're gonna say it at the same time.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Character development. I swear I've become a very different person when I moved here.
If I had scoliosis before, my spine is straight now. Like goddamn, I swear.
Exactly. I feel like a very different person when I got here. It's like everything's so new. I mean, like of course I went back and forth here. True. But it's staying here for too long.
Yeah, like visiting is different.
It's very different.
Very different.
Settling in, interacting.
Exactly.
Living as an Indonesian in Indonesia is different than living as an Indonesian in Malaysia.
Honestly, like, you know the... How to say this? Like, when you're visiting, it's great.
I know.
It's like, wow, it's such a cultural place.
The malls and everything.
Yes, the water, the everything. You feel like when you're visiting, it's like...
I know.
But then when you're staying, it's like,
oh. I know.
Oh, wow.
That's what I think.
It's like was it like this always? I don't remember it being like this.
I know. I mean, I went to all stuff in back when I was visiting. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the good, the bad.
Yeah.
But then once I live in it, it's cool.
It's like every day, you know.
I know. Like the same thing every day. It's different than just like okay, once a month, and then we go back and live our normal life.
Exactly.
And that's why I feel like
It's having to revamp your norm.
I know.
You know?
I'm like, do I belong here? It's like, do I belong here? Hello?
Hello?
Someone help me.
Get me out of here.
I know. But
No hate to you guys.
no
by the
hate.
way.
Please don't cancel us. It's just our opinion. It's just
Yeah.
our takeaway.
We love you.
We love Indonesia. Indonesia pride, Malaysia pride. Don't, you guys can fight with each other, but you guys are still family.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are protecting Malaysians from the Koreans.
Korean one,
right?
exactly.
So like unite on that.
Yeah, they were
okay?
like, they literally said it on Twitter, like, you guys, the only country that can fight with Malaysia is Indonesia. That's it. That's it. No one can mess with Malaysia besides us. Because no
Period.
matter how hard we fight, we will reconcile at the end.
We're siblings,
We're
guys.
siblings.
Tom and Jerry.
Exactly. That's what makes us even like, our relationship gets tighter because of that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, back to the topic, international.
What are we doing again?
International and national differences that we had.
Yeah.
If you have a child, would you want to send your children to a national school or an international school, and why?
Me personally, I would rather them go to an international school.
Right. Why?
Because not only does that give them local chances, but it gives them chances outside of the country that they're residing in. I'm not saying that, I'm not saying national isn't good. All I'm saying is international has a slight added bonus that you can or cannot use. It's up to you. So it's like, I would rather my children have all the opportunities rather than just having one scope of opportunity.
Exactly. But for me, I think, growing up as an international student, I live up to it. Like, I experience it, hands-on experience. I think I can say it from my point of view of how it feels, what do I get and where I am right now. Yeah, making money.
She makes more than me, and I'm older by 3 years. God.
No, it's okay. It's all about the experience. It's all about the experience.
I'll get there.
Everything
I'll get
happens
there.
for a reason. Okay, this was not my plan to be here sitting in front of a camera speaking to Visha. This was not.
I'm an afterthought, guys. She did not think of me, okay? Like, I'm an afterthought.
I did not even plan, like, I'm gonna be here sitting in a podcast.
Some friend she is.
I don't know how I end up here, but here it is. Okay, not everything will goes on your way.
Yeah, true. That's one thing that, you should live by.
Yeah, I think we are a living experience of not everything lives in our way.
Definitely. I experienced that a year ago.
Wait, what's the time now? Oh,
Oh,
it's ending?
it's ending.
Oh my god, we still have a lot more to talk about.
We can do one more.
Okay. So, what should we do, Visha?
Ooh, I don't know. Oh, God. Hang on. Should we play a game?
Oh, a closing game?
Yeah.
Okay, what game?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Truth or dare?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna play truth. I'm not gonna play dare.
Neither am I. I don't think there's any
Just
dare.
gonna dare. Okay, so truth. What will you ask me? One question. Don't make it too spicy. I have a dignity to protect you.
Dating experience,
Oh.
ability.
No.
I'm kidding. Okay, so what's your biggest pet peeve here?
Here.
Actually, in general, not just here. In general, what's your biggest, pet peeve? Like things that give you the ick.
It's the fact that people likes to cross the road without looking. And like we don't really have a specific rules of like where or when we can cross, even if we do have the traffic lights.
Yeah.
It's tak guna.
That goodness.
Exactly. What about you?
Honestly, roads as well. But the fact that people think a one-way street is a two-way street.
But in Malaysia, there's this thing called Jalan Sehala. It's just one way, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think they do. I don't think they have like
They
the
rarely
sign.
ever do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like between them.
Yeah.
So we don't know if it's a one way or a two way.
You know something? There's so many instances where I know it's a one-way street. So I know I can cross without looking, to both sides because it's a
Exactly.
one-way street. And then all of a sudden I see this other car coming this way and I'm like, hello?
We need the sign.
Did you fail kindergarten? Do you not know your left and your rights?
Exactly.
Anyways.
I know, yeah. Anyways. Close up.
Okay. All right. right, so I think that's all the time we have, unfortunately. So thank you guys.